wall. You can think of this dance either as a 32 count pattern where you restart a few different times, or you can think of this as a 16 count A, 16 count B. Like both of the pieces are kind of used in 16 count chunks, depending on how your brain works. So we're gonna start weight all on our left foot. We're gonna use the diagonal just a tiny bit to make this section possible. So we're gonna step forward on our right, flick the right foot behind the left foot behind the right, step back onto that left foot, hook the right foot in front. So we did a step, flick, step, hook. Touch the right toe in front, just a tiny bit of weight on the ball of the foot, swivel the heels to the right side, and then center down on that left foot. So weight comes back to the left. Your counts are gonna be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We're gonna ball step together with the right, step quarter pivot, forward on that left, onto the right, and we're gonna behind quarter forward. So behind with that left, quarter forward on the right, step that left foot forward. And so you don't have to crane your neck. Nikki is on the back wall, so when we turn back there, look at her feet. It's Halloween, but it's not The Exorcist, so. Forward on the right. 7, 8. Step, flick, step, hook, touch, hip, twist, ball, quarter, pivot, behind, quarter, forward. So when you do that pivot, it's gonna be slow, slow, quick, quick, slow. All right, let's face the front. I'm gonna give you some numbers. 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. Great job. All right, let's do that facing the back wall. Same exact thing. Step, flick. 7, 8. Step, flick, step, hook, touch, hip, twist, ball, quarter, pivot, behind, quarter, forward. Let's do that again on the back wall. 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. Great job. From here, we're going to continue. We're going to step, drag, step, drag. They feel like skates. According to Joe, they are not. So, and we listen to Joe. We're going to step forward on our right. We're going to kind of use the diagonal. So as we step out, we're going to pull that left foot toward the right. Step forward on the left, pull that left foot in. So 2 lovely counts. So 1 and 2 and. Mambo drag forward on that right, recover on the left. As you step that right foot back, drag the left heel. So nice step backwards. So we did our behind, quarter, forward. Our 2-step drags are going to be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Nice big step there. Coaster step back with the left. Left together, right. 2 camel walk, stepping forward on the right, popping the left knee, forward on the left, popping the right knee. Those really hit 2 very solid beats in the music and also lyrics, so really like accent the knee pop, nice and sharp. So let's do that again from the skates. You just did your behind, quarter, forward weights on the left. We're doing the step drags, 1 and 2 and 3, drag 4, coaster 5 and 6, camel 7, 8. Great job. Face the back. Let's do it from the top. Step, flick, 5, 6, with that right. Step, flick, step, hook, touch, hip, twist, ball, quarter, pivot, behind, quarter, forward, drag, drag, mambo, drag, coaster, step, and camel walk. Great job. Face the back. Let's do it with numbers. 5, 6, with that right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Awesome. A little note, when we do the quarter pivot, before the behind quarter forward, I don't want you to over-rotate your body. Right now, I'm seeing us kind of like struggle to get behind and forward. On that quarter pivot, we're stepping and we're quarter pivoting, and my body is fully squared up to the side wall, almost honestly to the back diagonal, so that way I can use my shoulders to get myself around. All right, face the back. Let's do that again. 5, step, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Square sidewall and behind quarter forward. Step, 2, 3. Drag 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. It's so hard not to call those skates. So hard. I know, I'm being good. I'm being really good. All right. Face the front. We got to have like an hour-long private with Joe Thompson, so on this dance, it was very exciting, but she also like told us what things were, and then I went, oh, yes ma'am, I shall listen. Okay, from the top, 5, 6, with that right. Step, flick, step, hook, touch, hip, twist, ball, quarter, pivot, behind, quarter, forward. Step, drag, mambo, drag, coaster, step, camel walk, camel walk. Great job, let's do that again. From the top, 5, 6, with that right. Step, flick, step, hook, touch, heel, twist, ball, quarter, pivot, behind, quarter, forward. Step, drag, mambo, drag, left, coaster, camel walk, walk. Excellent job. Turn and face your 3 o'clock wall. Exact same thing, new scenery. 5, 6, with that right. Step, flick, step, hook, touch, hip, twist to the back wall, behind, quarter, forward. Step, drag, mambo, drag, coaster, step, camel walks. Great job, face 3 o'clock. Let's do that again. 5, 6, with that right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Excellent job. You're already facing 9 o'clock. Let's do it on the top. 5, 6, step with the right. Step, flick, step, hook, touch, heel, twist, ball, quarter, and behind, quarter, forward. Step, drag, mambo, drag, coaster, step, camel walk, walk. Excellent job. Face 9 o'clock. Just those numbers. 5, 6, with the right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. This is the part on, oh God, I don't know the phrasing, wall 3 and wall something else, where you will restart. And we'll do those first. Wall 2, Nikki knows the phrasing better than I do. She's the one that counted the track. Would you guys like to try just the first 16 of music? Yeah. Alrighty. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, flick, step, hook, touch, hip, twist, and quarter, pivot, behind, quarter, forward. Drag, mambo, drag, coaster, step, camel walk, walk. Awesome job. Face 3 o'clock. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. Restart here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Quarter pivot. Now drag. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 5 and 6. Camel walk. Awesome job. Face the back. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The counts are the same. 7 and 8. Drag 1, 2, 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7, 8. Awesome job. Yeah, I can use the counts to get me through it. Awesome job. All right, that's the first half of the dance. So let's do it on our 9 o'clock wall. It should take us to the front. Step, flips. No. Back wall. 5, 6, with that right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Weights on our left. we're gonna forward coaster. So we're gonna step the right foot forward together with the left, and then step that right foot back. From here, we're gonna do what Nikki does best. We're gonna touch and we're gonna roll our hips. So you're gonna touch the left toe backward. Weight still on our left foot. We are making a half turn over our left shoulder. You're gonna push your butt backwards. As you come up, you're gonna push off of your standing leg, which is your right one, and you're gonna transfer the weight to the left. Good job. So you're gonna have 2 counts to do that. So you're gonna coaster forward. We camel walked, we're on our left. Our coaster is gonna be 1 and 2. Touch 3 and forward 4. Weight forward on the left. Good job. Yep. Okay. Let's do that again. So, forward on the right. We're going step together, back, touch, roll, forward. Now, the lower you go when you push your butt out, the harder it gets. So, if you want to face forward and you just want to keep it nice and easy, you can touch, unwind. Just make sure your weight is on that left. So, let's do that again, just the basic mechanics. You touch the left behind, turn on that right foot, push to the left. Good job. You're going to use that back leg to shove you forward. All right, let's try that on the back walk. So just the back coaster, we just did camel walk, weights on our left, forward coaster, ready, and right, left, right, touch, unwind. Good job. From here, we're going to step forward onto our right. We're going to make a quick, nice quarter pivot and pivot. Weights now on my left, so right or left to the right. So let's do that from the top for me. On the back wall, from that little coaster. Ready, coaster. 1 and 2. Touch 3, weight 4. We're going to come forward 5, pivot 6, and cross shuffle 7 and 8. Good job. Cross and cross. Let's do that again. From the back. Forward coaster. You just finished your camel walk. 7, 8. Forward coaster. 2. Touch 3. Left 4. 5. Pivot and cross and cross. Excellent job. All right, let's do that exact same thing on the front wall. But let's add in one more 8 count. So let's start with our mambo drag. So forward on the right. 7, 8. 1 drag, 2. Coaster 3 and 4. 8. Mambo 1 and 2. Touch 3, 4, 5, 6, and cross. Great, let's do that again. So mambo drag. Ready, mambo. 3 and 4. 5 and 6. Camel 7. 8, coaster 1 and 2, touch 3, left 4, forward, quarter, and cross. Excellent job. Face the back. Let's do the same thing. But let's start it from the top. Step flick. 5, 6, with that right. Step flick, step hook, touch, heel, twist, ball, quarter, and behind, quarter, forward. Down, 2, mambo, 3, drag, 4, coaster, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, unwind, 5, 6, cross, 7, and 8. Awesome job on the front wall from the top. 5, 6, with that right. 1 and 2, and twist on 4. Quarter pivot, behind, 7, now drag. 1 and 2, mambo drag. Coaster, step, camel walk. Forward, coaster, 2, touch 3, unwind. 5, 6, cross, 7, and 8. Excellent job. Face the 9 o'clock wall from the top. Step flick. 5, 6, with that right. 1 and 2, and touch, heel, twist, ball, quarter, pivot, behind, quarter, forward. Drag, drag, mambo, drag. Coaster, step, camel walk, forward, coaster, step, touch, unwind, forward, quarter, pivot, cross, and cross. Let's do that again, 9 o'clock from the top. 5, 6 with numbers 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, drag 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Lovely job. Face 3 o'clock from the top. Step flick, 7, 8. Step flick, step hook, touch, heel, twist, ball, quarter, pivot, behind, quarter, forward, drag, drag, mambo, drag, coaster, step, camel, walk, forward coaster, touch, unwind, forward, pivot, and cross and cross. Awesome job. Face 3 o'clock. Let's do that with numbers. 5, 6, forward on the right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Awesome job. Okay. Face the front. I'm going to show you what we're going to do, and then we'll do it. This is a half sweep. We just did our cross and cross. I'm going to have you face me before you do it. We're going to step down a quarter turn onto our right, continuing that momentum, sweeping our left foot front to back. This was like the nice part with Jo. She talked about this. You step your foot a quarter turn, and then your momentum continues to make the sweep, instead of trying to step back a half turn and get your hips all stuck. So, facing the front, we did our cross and cross. You're going to take your right foot, you're going to step it toe to heel. On that right foot, you place the toe down, and I'm trying to put my heel towards 3 o'clock. As I do that, I'm going to settle back on the heel, and I'm going to sweep that left foot front to back. And I'm going to do a sailor step, but I want you facing the front when I teach that. So, face the back wall. Cross and cross. You've crossed that left foot over the right. You're stepping that right foot a quarter down and sweeping. Nice job. So left foot's out the left side. We're going to sailor step, behind, side, forward on the diagonal. Good job. So our sweep, we crossed on the back wall, 7 and 8. Our sweep is 1, sailor 2 and 3. This was the section that we redid. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. I don't know, I just need my brain to catch up. So we do our sweep around. Good. Sailor step, behind, down, forward on our diagonal. Step behind, forward, step forward. Step lock. So we do 1 is our sweep, 2 and 3 and 4, and we step forward, squaring up to our whatever wall we're on. Cool. Let's just try the sweep. No turning on the sweep. So just that forward foot sweeps 1, sailor 2 and 3 and 4 and. Good job. Now let's try the cross shuffle on the back wall. Cross and cross. What? Yeah.
I couldn't see your feet.
Cool. You're realistically, I'll do my best. You're getting whatever's coming out of my mouth. It's the first teach. You've gotten some noises so far too. So we cross shuffle. 7 and 8. We sweep 1, sailor 2 and 3, lock, step, step. Lock, step, step. Face the back, let's do the cross shuffle. So let's do that cross shuffle. So weight on the right, cross and cross. Ready, cross. 7 and 8. Sweep 1, sailor 2 and 3, lock, step, step. Great job. Okay. I think that was our 3 o'clock wall when we started it. So let's face 3 o'clock. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Yep, that was that wall. Okay, facing 3, 5 from the top. 5, 6 with that right. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Quarter pivot. Behind, quarter and drag. 1, 2. Mambo drag with that coaster. Step 2, camel walk. Forward, coaster, touch, unwind. Forward, pivot and cross. Sweep, sailor, step, lock, step, step. Great job. Okay, last 4 steps of the dance, 4-ish counts. Rock, recover, together, heel raise. So, we're gonna rock forward onto our left. We're going to recover back onto our right, opening our shoulders up so we can do this heel raise. We're gonna come together about an 1/8 of a turn, raise up on our heels, recover another 1/8 forward onto our left. Now, that's all of the little pieces of what occurs. It happens simultaneously. So you're gonna rock, recover, together, up, down. And then step, flick, step, hook. So let's face the front, let's do that. Just the rock, recover, weights on our right. We're going forward onto the left, back onto the right, together, up, down on that left. Step, flick, step, hook, touch, heel, twist. Great job, okay. So we did that sweep. Let's do the sweep. Facing the front, we sweep 1, sailor 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Great job, okay. Let's take it from 9 o'clock, the forward coaster. So your weight's on your left foot, forward coaster with the right. 7, 8, forward 1 and 2, touch 3, left 4, 5, 6, cross 7 and 8, sweep 1, sailor 2 and 3, lock 4, rock 5, 6, 7, up, down, step, flick, step, hook, touch, heel, twist, ball, quarter, and behind, quarter, forward, skate, mambo, drag, coaster. Nice job. Let's do that exact same section from the forward coaster, just with numbers. Okay, weights on that left foot. 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, pivot 5, weave 7 and drags 1, 2, mambo 3, drag coaster 5, camel walk 7, forward coaster 1 and 2, hip roll on 4, 5, 6, cross 7, pause here. Here's our sweep. Okay, 7, 8, sweep 1, sailor 2 and 3, lock, step, rock, recover, together, heel, raise, step, flick, step, hook, touch, heel, twist. Very nice. I think that forward coaster was on our front wall, so let's do that forward coaster. We just camel walked. 7, 8, coaster 1 and 2, touch 3, unwind 4, 5, 6, cross 7, half sweep 1, 2, and lock on 4, rock 5, 6, start again, 1 and 2 and 3 and pivot, 5, weave, 7 drags for 1, 2, mambo 3, drag coaster, 5, camel walk, 7, forward coaster, 1 and 2, touch 3, unwind 4, 5, 6, cross 7, back wall, we sweep, sailor, step, lock, step, rock, recover, together, front wall, step, flick, step, hook, touch, heel, twist, ball, quarter, weave, 7, 2, drags, 1, 2, here's the camel walks, 7, forward coaster, 1 and touch, 3, unwind, 5, here's that cross, now sweep, 1, sailor, 2 and 3, lock, step, rock, recover, and heel raise. Great job. Let's just do that forward coaster on our 3 o'clock wall. Okay, so forward on the right. 7, 8, forward and back, touch, unwind, forward, pivot and cross, sweep, sailor step, lock step, step, rock, recover, and heel raise. Awesome job. Face the back wall from the forward coaster. Same spot. Okay, 7, 8. Forward, back, turn around, step, turn, and cross, sweep, left, right, rock, recover, and down again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, pivot 5, weave, 7 and drags, 1, 2, mama 3, drag coaster, camel walk, 7 forward coaster, 1 and 2, unwind 4, 5, cross shuffle, now sweep, 1, sailor step, lock step, and rock heel raise, 7 again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, pivot 5, now weave, 7, 2, drags, 1, 2, mama 3, drag 4, coaster, camel, 7, coaster, 1, unwind, 3, 4, 5, pivot, and now that sweep, 1, 2, and 3 and 4, rock 5, 6, 7 again, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, weave, 7 drags for 1, 2, mambo 4, 5, camel walk, 7, 8, forward coaster, 2, unwind 4, 5, 6, cross 7, now sweep, 1, 2, and 3 and 4, rock 5, 6, 7 again, 1 and 2 and 3 and pivot here, 5, weave, now you drag, 1, 2, 3, drag 4, coaster, 6, camel walk coaster forward, with a touch, unwind, 5, cross for 7, now sweep, 1, 2, and 3 and 4, rock 5, 6, 7, and 8. That is everything in the dance. Are there any questions on things? Sections you'd like me to go over more before I talk about the pattern? Before I pull up the step?
Can you go over the slide?
The sweep?
The sweep, yeah.
The sweep? Sure. Totally can. Okay. So the mechanics of the sweep, they happen mostly on the ball of the foot. So we take our right foot, we want to step it nearly directly underneath where our left foot currently is. So I'm going to kind of take my shoulders. This is going to help me rotate. My shoulders create all of the rotation. So I kind of tweak over to my right side. As I step down on my left foot, I'm going to pull my arms around, and I'm going to use the toe on the ground to sweep front to back. So let's just try that. Your cross, left over right. We're rotating our shoulders just a little bit over to that right side. We're going to take our right foot down. As we do that, we're going to release our shoulders to the left. Behind and step, walk, step, step. So yeah, sweeps are easiest if you have less foot on the ground during the sweep, and then you come fully onto the heel by the time we're facing the front. Okay. Cool. So, great question. Any others? Pattern? All right. I'm going to pull up our step sheet. The skip start. There is going to be 2 of these. And then there are 2 regular restarts, where you do 8 counts and then you start again. So, boots like mine. Our pattern, we're gonna dance all of wall 1, all of wall 2. We will then restart and dance 8 counts, and then we will dance wall 3. Then we will skip start, and we're just gonna do the last 16 counts. Yes?
32-8 restart.
Okay.
2 restart.
Then we need to rewrite the pattern, because we didn't go over that yesterday. So we went through the step sheet. The step sheet's nice and improved. So wall 1, normal. Wall 2 has the restart, and you do 8 counts. Then you start again. I'm looking at you right now that I'm saying this correctly. Okay, cool. So you went away. Then we dance all of wall 3. At the end of wall 3, we will start from the forward coaster. It repeats the same lyrics where that section is. So, let's dance wall 1. When we do wall 2, we're going to restart. And then wall 3, and we'll do the skip start. So face the front. It's mine and Nikki's job to remember when all this happens.
My fault,
So-
I phrased it.
She phrased it correctly, it's good. 5, 6 from the top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Weave. 7 now drag. 1, 2, mama 3 and 4. 5 camel walk. 7 forward coaster. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cross. 7. Here's the sweep. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. Restart wall. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. Restart now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Weave. 7 now drags. 1, 2, mama 3, drag 4. Coaster, camel. 7 forward coaster. 1 and 2, unwind on 4. 5, 6 and 7. Here's your sweep. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. Skip start from the forward coaster, tuck, heel, roll. Yeah? Okay. Good job. Face the back. Let's just do it. Pretend we just did the sweep. So you're going to sweep front to back. You're going to do it, you're just not turning the half turn. So sweeping on 1, 7, 8, sweep 1, 2 and 3 and 4, rock 5, 6, forward coaster, right, left, right, touch, unwind, step, pivot and cross, sweep, sailor, step, lock, step, step, rock, recover from the top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, weave, 7, 2, drags, 1, 2, mama 3, drag 4, coaster, camel, 7, 8. So that is our skip start. It ends, luckily you're facing the front the first time this happens. So you'll see me start again from the forward coaster, and it's going to repeat the like, who's like mine? I really am not like any of the ones that sing. Take choir classes.
Restart is always the same lyric.
Yeah, the restarts are musical. So then we'll dance all of wall 4, all of wall, and then on wall 5, we will restart again after 8 counts. So dance that 8 count, restart. Wall 6 is normal. Then we do the skip start for wall 7. Then wall, 8 and 9. We'll redo this part. It's not on copper knob yet. So, we're going to try it with the music, and I'm going to call all of the pattern things.
But it says figure out that.
Realistically, I'm going to mess up at least twice. 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, flick, step, hook, touch, heel, twist, ball, quarter, weave, 2 drag, mambo drag, coaster, camel, walk, forward coaster, 1 and 2, unwind, 5, cross on 7 and sweep, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. Restart wall, twist, and weave, restart now, step, flick, step, hook, touch, heel, twist, ball, quarter, weave, now drag, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and camel, 7, forward coaster, 1 and 2, touch, 3, 4, 5, 6, cross, 7, now sweep, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, and here's that skip start, coaster, 1 and 2, touch, 3, unwind, 5, 6 and 7, here's the sweep, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, rock 5, 6, from the top, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, here's the weave, drag 1, 2, camel walk, forward coaster, here's your cross and sweep, 2 and 3 and 4, rock 5, 6, 7 and restart wall, 5, 6, restart now, step, flick, step, hook, and pivot, weave to the front, drag, coaster, drag, coaster. 1 and 2, 3, 5, 6 and 7. Now sweep. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 1 and 2. Okay, there's your second skip start. Okay, so on the end of wall 7, we're facing 9 o'clock. We're going to do that second one. So face 3 o'clock, rock, recover together, heel raise. 7, 8, rock, recover, together, heel, raise, forward, coaster, step, touch, unwind, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. Very good. Okay, so that is on wall 7. Okie dokie, let's do it again from the top. You guys did the first part, excellent. And we are now at full speed. All right. 5, 6, step and flick. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Pivot 5. V. Here's a drag. 1, 2. Mama 3. Drag 4. And camel. Forward coaster. Unwind. 5, 6. Cross 7. Now sweep. 1, 2 and 3. Lock 4. Rock 5, 6. Restart wall and 2. Hip twist. Pivot 5, 6. Restart now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Weave. 2 drags. 1, 2. Mama 3. Drag 4. Coaster. 6 and 7. 8. Forward coaster. Step. Turn around. 5, 6. Cross 7. Here's the sweep. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Get ready and skip start. 1 and 2. Touch 3. Unwind. 5, 6. Cross 7. Now sweep. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Rock 5. From the top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2 drags. Coaster. Camel. Forward coaster. And touch. Unwind. Here's that sweep. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. Restart wall. To the back. Restart now. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Front wall drag. Camel. Forward coaster 2. Unwind. 5, 6 and 7. Here's the sweep. 1, 2 and 3. Get ready. 5, 6. Skip start. Coaster. 1 and 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Cross 7 to the front. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. Nothing to remember. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6. Front wall drag. Mambo. Camel. Forward coaster. Turn around. Step. Pivot and cross and sweep. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Rock 5. From the top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Pivot 5. Weave. Drag. Mambo. Coaster. Camel. Forward coaster step. Turn around. 5, 6. Cross 7. Here's the sweep. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Rock 5, 6, 7 and 8. Our ending, you just stick that right heel out, facing the front wall, and it's done.
Kathy, you thank the Cadence for sending us a song.
Oh yes, thank you very, very much. It's a really good song. Okay, grab some water, we'll do it again. So steps are really digestible, but the pattern is where it'll get you a little bit.